Once again, we are so appreciative of the gathering that we have. We are truly a fortunate organization, and we want you to know that we don't take lightly at all the support that we have in this community. To acknowledge that we have over 50,000 fans, can you ever imagine that in 3 years of Dogs baseball, we've seen 160,000 people go through the front gates at Siemens Stadium? That's truly incredible. Another sellout crowd tonight at our awards banquet, and again, it's truly incredible. And we want you to know how much we appreciate all that this community does, and how very important each and every one of you are to our organization. But I'd like to pause for a moment and recognize some very, very special guests and honored people that are here with us tonight. Visiting us all the way from Maracata, Italy, we have Luigi Moresi and Michaela Meschini. To you gentlemen, I say benvenuti over here at table number 1. Buonasera, welcome to Okotoks. Great to have you gentlemen with us. And Luigi actually played for our head coach, Dave Robb, a number of years ago, and he's here learning from Dave, and we're hoping to work out a relationship that will see our coaches go to Italy for an extended period of time and work with their organization. Again, gentlemen, it's good to have you. Welcome to Okotoks. Great to have you with us tonight. A very special young man who received a very special award. I'm going to ask Derek Fogel if he would stand. This young man received the Mosquito Level Player of the Year from the Alberta Baseball Council. Derek, congratulations to you. I'd like to also welcome from OMBA the past president, and we want to recognize that the Okotoks Minor Baseball Association was recognized as the Minor Baseball Association of the province, and that's a very, very significant award, and congratulations to all of the coaches, players, parents, and volunteers in Okotoks Minor Baseball. Let's give them a round of applause and congratulations on that honor. We have a number of Dog alumni with us tonight. I'd like to introduce these gentlemen, and one of them will be our guest speaker a little later. Mr. Jim Henderson is a Dogs alumni, my son Will Gardner, and I'd also like to have Brent and Lloyd Frostad stand. Brent is the father, Lloyd the grandfather. They're right up front of our own Emerson Frostad, a former Dog who has just departed. Welcome, gentlemen, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, a former Dog will be in the Major League Spring Training Camp of the Texas Rangers this year. Congratulations to Emerson, and we wish him all the very best. We have a special guest who is a special member of the Dogs family. He coached our high school team back in the late 90s and was really part of an instrumental movement that gained international recognition for the Dogs program. He was our first collegiate coach in 2003. He is currently the Director of Scouting in the Western Region for the Milwaukee Brewers, and we are pleased to welcome Mr. Brandon Newell. Welcome, Brandon. Great to have you in Okotoks. And again, please join me in welcoming the head coach of our program, Mr. David Robb. Former Dogs player and assistant coach of the collegiate team and coach of the youth team, Mr. Brett Thomas. A legend in his own mind, isn't he? Youth coaches, we'd like to recognize these young men who do so very, very much with the youth program. Mr. Frank Ingram, Matter Candia, Jeff Duda, Trevor Varley, Andrew McNiven, and Mark Wilson. And if some of those names are familiar to you, I think it's truly a credit to these young men and to this community. These are former Dogs collegiate players from across North America who have chosen to make their lives and begin their baseball careers in the coaching field by remaining here in Okotoks to work with our youth. It is truly amazing, it's significant, and ladies and gentlemen, that is an unparalleled level of coaching that our youth in this area are exposed to through the Dogs program. I've mentioned many times in the past that we as the Dogs feel we're far more than a baseball organization, and I've really likened us to being similar to a family. And we need to recognize members of our family, both who are with us tonight and those that have gone on. I'd like to take a moment and recognize the incredible contributions of those who have made Seaman Stadium and the Duvernay Fieldhouse here in Okotoks a reality. It's been said that saying thank you is the highest form of thought, and gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. And we want to remember and express our thanks to Doc Seaman, who just a year ago this year passed away. Those of us that were privileged to meet Doc for even but a moment recognized not only that he was a tremendous sportsman and a wonderful businessman, but he truly was a hero and a remarkable individual. Unable to be with us tonight, but members of his family are here as well, and we'd like to recognize the contribution of his brother Don. For many years, Don Seaman has supported the Dogs. Going back to when it was a youth program, Don and Doc both have made tremendous contributions, and we want to express our thanks to Don Seaman tonight for his incredible support. We'd also like to express our thanks to Mike Rose for an incredible donation that made possible the completion of the Duvernay Fieldhouse. We pause but a moment to say thank you, and saying thank you honestly says more about the givers than it does the recipients. But we do thank these business leaders and sportsmen and true gentlemen for the incredible donations they've made that have made all we take for granted and all we enjoy and all we look forward to at the end of Railroad Street every summer a reality in this community. Please join me in again thanking these three amazing people for their support.